Hello, everybody, and welcome to Across the Bifrost. I am your host, the Immortal Faz, and I'm here today with a truly spectacular group of folks to talk about possibly the greatest Thor comic of all time. It might have Doctor Doom, but it doesn't. And the reason why we're here, guys, is for one very special man, Guy himself, the War Thor, our Volstagg. It's Ryan's birthday spectacular, and we've brought together a truly insane and obscene group of people to celebrate. First up, we've got Hercules himself, Eric Teskey's here. Eric, how's it going, man?
Wah, wah, wah. It's the birthday boy horn. I don't know what that is. Sound effect?
You did it perfectly.
Like a sound effect board.
That was really good. Next up, we've got one of the best Wills that I know. Mr. Spottedbear's here. Will, welcome back.
Wah, wah, wah. I did not fuck that. That trombone. Birthright, good to be here.
Along with Spottedbear, we have the stalwart Will, the Will who is here all the time, the Will who remains. Chilliam himself is here. Will Rose, how's it going, buddy?
Will Supreme. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of my beer. I'm relaxing the fast, the Advent fast, on the feast day of Saint Nicholas. Cheers, Ryan. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're 34 years old. Let's do at least 34.
34 years old.
34 years old. Let's do 30 Thor more.
34 years old.
And of course, listeners, you've heard the voice, you've heard the laughing. The man of the hour is here too. I almost kicked him out, but that would have been rude on his birthday. Ryan Doze, buddy, are you excited? You picked this book.
I'm not gonna lie. I had my birthday episode picked out in July. Like I knew I was gonna get this group of people together to talk about this book because it is batshit insanity, and every person assembled on this call is not only someone I call a good friend and someone I really enjoy their company, but they all have a specific part of this book that I think they're going to be very well suited to make so much fun of. This book is bonkers. Oh, Baz, are we ready to go?
We're ready to go, man. I'm going to turn the reins back over to the to our commander in chief.
What a good intro. Just applause. I'm gonna do a slow clap.
Will, we cannot hear the
We can't hear a single fucking thing.
Listeners, we don't have a YouTube channel, but if we did, check the YouTube to see Will slow clapping because it's just going to be quiet on podcast.
It's just a crazy man
Just
clapping to
pause.
himself.
A moment of silence. Just a moment of silence for Faz. That's what we're doing.
So, but everybody, the what we kind of do around here for our birthday episodes is we get to choose what we want to talk about no matter what. I believe this last year, Faz, what did we do for your birthday? I'm blanking right now.
Is it bad that I'm also blanking? Will, do you remember what we did?
Didn't we watch like your acting debut in that Harry Potter knockoff?
No, that wasn't my birthday. That was
the season finale.
Yeah, that was just for vibes back in the Superpower Happy Hour age, wasn't it?
That was for vibes for sure. Will, I think for your birthday, Will, we just gave you like some. Didn't you get a happy birthday from some guy?
Yeah, some dude.
Just a shout out from somebody who happens the same birthday that I do on September 2nd. So we were born in different years. He's slightly older than me, but still, like not much. So, yay Walt and yay Will.
I was Tales of Fazgard 1, Ryan. That was me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because we did all we did the stories, and then Will kind of got like an impromptu birthday thing because I was out of town. We were all everywhere, but we're back to our roots because where this kind of started was last year for Will's birthday. We all reviewed Silver Surfer #4, the famous cover of Thor and Norrin Radd coming at each other on the Bifrost. That episode, I was telling Will this today, that episode still gets well received. Like that may be top 5 episodes that, I mean, didn't involve like a famous guest.
So rad.
Oh,
yes, Will, we get it.
Taking host duties back just to kick him out.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Will be our version of lock him up. So tonight like I said, I had my issue picked out in July. I knew I wanted to do this, and it's also Christmas themed. So we're all kind of in the holiday spirits. Will Spottedbear, I've not asked you this. Are you a big like Christmas holidays, get the place all decked out, or are you going to be the Groonk in our story tonight?
I'm pretty Groonky. All my niece. So when I was younger, I was a bit nomadic, but now that I have a home and I have nieces and nephews, I have to make it more Christmassy.
Yeah,
because when Santa shows up, you need a Christmas tree because that's how Santa finds you.
Yeah,
which we all know is canon. So
I believe that's 616 lore.
Yeah.
Santa canon.
Yeah, so just to be safe, I put all the stuff up there. So I got just a whole deck on each corner just in case, if one of the gods show up, I'll be chill.
Now, we talked about this on a bonus episode. I'm gonna bet you said, Will, you and your wife have one tree set up?
We will, yeah.
Will, Rose, how many trees do you and Cindy have set up?
Man, we're like, all right. The goal was
the girls aren't at home anymore, so you're like, fuck.
Yeah. The girls aren't. So the goal was before Thanksgiving. Then Thanksgiving happened. Then after Thanksgiving, things went crazy. So we were supposed to this weekend, but I don't even know. So yeah, we might put it up on Christmas Eve and have the 12 days of Christmas. But we will have a tree up. We get a real Christmas tree. Cindy has to inspect every lot. And
if you wait till Christmas
tree.
Eve, there's going to be like only Charlie Brown Christmas trees, no?
Exactly, and I hope it's like $20 Christmas tree. Like I would hope that's what it is instead of $125 8-foot tree that Cindy wants. But that we have lots of ornaments, lots of lights, and yes, we put out all the stuff. And so we might just have to wait for the girls to get home from college exams next week, and maybe that's what we'll do. But yeah, we'll deck the halls.
So Faz, how many trees do you and Cynthia have? And this is leading to a point.
We have one tree, and I know where you're going with this.
Now, Eric, how many trees do you and Chris have?
We have a very normal number of trees. We have a complete
in normal places.
In normal places, we have 4 full-size trees that started going up the day after Halloween, and the newest one is a bedroom tree that's just in our bedroom, in the corner of the bedroom, for all the company that sees it in there.
For the tour.
For the tour.
The Christmas tree tour. Yeah.
That seems a bit suggestive for Santa Claus. It's like
that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's like an invitation of like, am I supposed to go in that room? There's a tree in there. Am I supposed to go? I guess I'll just let myself in.
And you're Chris under the covers like this, like picking out.
I'm not judging you. You're jolly however you need to. I'm just saying.
Chris and Eric having 4 Christmas trees and a bedroom tree did. That news got to my wife, Kim, and it inspired her to go out and buy a miniature tree for our bedroom. So I guess Santa can deliver really small presents.
Wait, so when you say you have a miniature tree, Eric, how big is the tree in your bedroom?
It's 7 or 8 feet tall.
Oh, it's a full-size tree.
It's bigger than my actual tree.
Yeah, and it's becoming the Swarovski crystal collection tree.
Cool.
Because we learned that there's like an ornament a year that comes out, and so it's all like winter icy crystal.
Wow.
I assume it's fake, right? You don't have a real tree in the bedroom that needs to be like watered and everything?
Oh yeah, all fake trees.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All real trees would have really been a baller move. But I just find that, Eric, I know I've beaten this to death through the holiday season. I find it so cool, and also like it's like you're in a Christmas tree arms race. It's like it's like a certain Groonk. You are going from Christmas tree farm to Christmas tree farm, just picking out one tree. But you're like, I'm going to take this back to the sewer with me.
Yeah,
and
just like the Groonk, I think we show restraint. When I think of 4 Christmas trees, I think of restraint.
That is a very small number. It's less than 10. It's way less than 10.
Yeah.
Single digits. Digits.
Double
so is
digit
it Groonk? Is it Groonk or Gronk? I was thinking this was the tight end for the New England Patriots.
It's double O.
In my brain, it's been Groonk with a nice little pause in the middle because of Rob Gronkowski. Because this does sound like the kind of thing he would do.
That's right.
Shoot lasers from his eyes. Okay.
Steal one present from each person, thinking he's helping. That's very Rob Gronkowski.
You know what? That was better. Everybody, you're probably wondering, are we going to get to talk about a comic book? Yeah, eventually. Mostly, this is just really the birthday episodes are for vibes. So this issue we're going to talk about tonight is from the golden era of Thor comics. I'm sure this comic needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it one anyway. It came out on January 2nd, 1992. So like a week after Christmas. So it's like, and we missed it by this much. This is Thor legacy number what, Will?
444 for the 34 years old. 444 legacy number. Super stoked.
Or it's number Thor.
Yeah.
So
on a Thor's day.
On a Thor's day. Wow, we stayed on theme. So this issue is called How the Groonk Stole Christmas. And it is written by Tom DeFalco, penciled by Ron Frenz, inked by Al Milgrom, colored by Mike Rockowitz, and lettered by Michael Hessler, and edited by Ralph Macchio.
And there's a finisher. Like, I don't quite understand what that means in comics.
Yeah.
Finisher.
So Al Milgrom did the finished art, which probably means Ron Frenz did like the rough pencils and did the kind of the said where everything was going to be.
Yeah.
Didn't our close personal friend Walt Simonson explain that to us? That he said that for the All Splash Pages issue, they called that in order to get a higher credit and get them paid more so that Marvel would have to pay.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha.
So that's our team. And I know we're in the 90s here, and a certain one of us has an affinity for a lot of elements of this story. So I don't know, Will Spottedbear, where do you want to start with this context for Thor? Because I know you're more of a Masterson guy, but you love 90s comics. I don't know, where do you like? I feel like you should get the opening salvo here.
Who is he? Why is he there? Where in the world is Odin's son? Come on, Will.
All right, let me see if I can do this because I only know it from the 90s. So my first Thors were Beta Ray Bill and Thunderstrike. So he is the human. When Thor got put to Earth, he was put in this human, right? Was it him, Eric Masson? And then he was like the human, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. Is that right? Okay.
Donald Blake was the original.
Donald Blake, yeah. What happened to Donald Blake? How did Eric Maxson get it? That I don't know. I thought honestly, I was kind of hoping you would know. Oh no! So when I got to it, I remember Thor killed Loki in issue 350, and then Eric Masson, who's like, I remember hearing that he was a nurse. In this book, he's an architect, and which is like two things. He was like an EMT guy for a while. In Thunderstrike, he's an EMT, and then Odin was like, "Listen, Thor's going to be gone, but this human that's connected to him, we're just going to make you Thor." And he's like a single father, and he's just like a pudgy dude who gets to power, who has none of like the fighting spirit. So most of the time, he just like talks to people and like fixes fights that way. Like he just like, come on, stop it, you silly goose. And that's it. That's the story. He fought the absorbing man. He's like, you have a drug problem. Let's use I statements to fix this. Captain America, throughout his entire run, seems like such an a-hole because he's just like, yo, why don't you start punching people? You're the strongest person here. Hit him with a hammer. Just, you got a hammer. Hit him with somebody. Just hit anybody. Hit a child. Captain America just wanted violence in these books.
It is kind of funny how like Cap is he's his sponsor while he's on the Avengers. And so Will, you're a big Captain America fan, and that's kind of how we, our backstory goes back a few years. But this era of Cap, why is Cap kind of, why is Cap Eric's babysitter essentially?
Well, because Eric sucks. And the thing,
clearly,
no, he's so green. That's the thing is that like, this is the thing that I always loved is because when Thor would transport, he would just disappear and just like sleep off, and like actually ruined his life because he talked about how he lost his wife. And so Odin just gave him the powers, but it's like, hey man, you know how we made your life really miserable with this job? Let's give you this job. So like he was not prepared in any way. And then everyone started kind of like being mean to him. Like Odin's like, you're doing great. Just go back. Don't worry about it. Don't come here. Just, you're Thor, but Thor over there. You know what I mean? And then Cap like trying to help him out. And yeah, just anytime Eric's like, well, I talked through it. Eric's like, Cap's like, you could just pick them up and throw them, right? You're not an architect or a male nurse or a nurse right now. You got a hammer. Like you're the strongest person, and you're at a coffee shop a lot. Like it's weird. Like it's like the dad from Frasier talking to Frasier. You know what I mean? It's really that's pretty much
good '90s reference. Good '90s reference.
Thank you.
Real quick. So like, didn't this go back to like Walt? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like Walt Simonson, didn't like Thor work on like a construction job, and he met Eric Matterson there.
Yeah, that's right.
They became friends, and then for some reason, at some point, Thor disappeared, and Odin gave like Eric Matterson the Thor power, and so he now you go back. So they're trying to get back to the roots of when Thor was Donald Blake, and he had the stick, and he'd smash it and then become Thor, and it's like like Shazam. And so like they went back to those roots with Eric Masterson, like smashing the walking stick and then becoming Thor. Yeah. So he's the replacement. And then it's fun reading the letters pages because people are like, when are you bringing Thor back? And they're like, he is Thor. So it's like, it echoes back to like Jason Aaron's like, why are you ruining Thor by making Thor a lady? And he was like, stop it. Like I have a story arc here. So this is the similar things going in the letters pages with this that they have to answer back and forth. It's pretty fun to read in the back issues and see what's going on there back in the 90s. Same stuff. These nerds, these geeks are the same back in the 90s as they are.
Gosh, yes. And they don't even have the internet yet.
The wiki page says, for breaking Odin's sacred law, Thor was banished for all eternity, and he begged them to just spare Eric and make him Thor instead.
Okay, yeah. He was like, he's cool. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing because this dude did not ask for it. And then he's just trying to figure it out. It kind of
sounds like the worst case scenario for this poor man who just wants to spend time with his son and get his career going.
Yeah. The worst part, just in this issue, because normally he's clean shaven, you can tell he's new in it because he's trying to grow the beard out with the hair, which is sad because you can tell he's trying to think maybe people will think I'm Thor and no one's going to think he's Thor. That's like, it's like, he's like, no, this will help people. No one's going to think you are Thor, dude.
Hey, Eric, that's a shitty beard.
yeah.
Who, me?
No. Present company excluded.
Eric, your beard is flawless. You're doing great. But this guy,
I fell right into it.
It's so sad.
Actually, going like Eric, usually you have like a deep cut bit of information here. Did you do any like pre preparation?
Google Doc flow sheet. Like I'm ready for it.
Did I do 2 hours of research and write a page of show notes on a Google Doc? Yes, I did.
Yes.
What?
Heck yeah.
Did you share it?
No, I didn't share it yet. But okay, but yes, I have some notes. So they mention a lot of names here. And so just as a quick who's who, we've got Eric Masterson, architect, first meets Thor when Thor is in disguise as Sigurd Jarlsson, working a job at the construction site.
Yes.
And so they do become friends, and actually Eric Masterson saves Thor's life, but gets injured in the process. He's mortally wounded, and Thor prays to Odin to save Eric, and that's when Odin merges Eric with Thor and says, well, I'll save his life, but he'll be like bound to you, and that's when he becomes sort of like the new Donald Blake. Now, by this point, when this book comes around, he's no longer switching back and forth with Thor. He's just turning into Thor because Thor's soul is trapped, is gone. And so you can tell when he's in the form with the beard, with the mask on his helmet, as opposed to just turning into clean shaven Thor, that it's Eric Masterson, and he's just getting Thor's power, but he's staying himself with his own personality. So he's speaking plainly, and like Will said, he's not he's not really Thor. He just has the power of Thor, and he's super green and doesn't really know what he's doing. The Avengers don't even know this at first because he's trying to kind of pass as Thor, and Cap is, I think, one of the first people that know it's not really Thor, and that. I mean,
Cap's like, cut the shit, man.
Yeah.
And he has these thought bubbles that we soon learn this guy has a low self-esteem. We really need to help him out. We get a picture of his thought bubbles, and I'm like, yeah, we need to help this guy.
There was ever a poster boy for antidepressants. It's Eric Masterson.
Well, his life is screwed up. His son, Kevin Masterson, that's Eric Masterson's son with Marcy. Marcy, by this point now, has custody of Kevin with her new husband, Bobby Steele, who's a professional football player. Oh, Bobby Steele. And so, Eric is not too thrilled about that, but he kind of just goes along with it. He just wants to see his son around Christmas time. So Susan Austin is Eric's longtime assistant and close friend. She was almost a mother figure to Kevin at one point. They were even Susan wanted to sort of form a family with Eric and Kevin. At one point, she had those sort of dreams. And the reason she's in a coma right now is because she took a hit from Loki to save Kevin and Marcy. So she sort of leapt into action. But yeah, so anyone who's in orbit around this guy right now is just getting their life messed up. And it's all because of the Thor stuff.
Yeah. And there's another character, and Will Spottedbear. I know. I think we've talked about this character before, but we don't get to see her in her alter ego. But Jackie Lucas is in this issue, and she becomes Blood Axe, correct?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
Blood Axe is like metal as hell. Like it's such a '90s villain. I can't even I can't get my head around it.
It's probably like his closest thing he had to his like arch nemesis, and it was like you didn't know who Blood Axe was at first. Yeah. So it was a mystery through most of the story. And I think it was the Blood Axe was the executioner, the guy with the two M16s, his axe.
Yeah. She uses his axe to transform into this like almost like Red Skull meets Ghost Rider kind of looking.
Yeah. Thing. Yeah. It's her power is derivatives. It's it's like 10 different things. But like it wasn't like I remember reading this as a kid where Blood Axe was like more like a Punisher-esque figure.
Okay.
That was like at least at first killing people that deserve to die. And Eric's Thor wasn't into that. And then it was like eventually becomes evil. And it's actually what killed Thunderstruck is he took the axe from her. And then he becomes the most metal. He even gets like a lightning bolt scar over his eye.
I can't look at it. I'm going to want to cosplay it. Too dangerous.
Treat yourselves. If you want to put up on a share screen, because I don't know how to do this because I'm not Zoom certified. Look up Thunderstruck. I think it's issue 21 or 23, where
God, I'm gonna do it.
Eric Madison comes in so hot. Just it's just worth. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Here we go.
It's an homage cover. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking that one is awesome. 23. You can't see it on my phone, but if you look up Thunderstrike 23, yeah, 21 is a better comic. It's on eBay right now, but I don't want to pay $100 because it's signed. But 23, that's his last comic before he dies. That's what ends up killing Eric Masterson.
You said
spoiler alert
23?
Yeah, Thunderstrike, Volume 1, Issue 23.
It's not on Marvel Unlimited.
The Ultimate Avenger Thunderstrike 23, August 96 looks like.
Yeah. In this case, he would be
the 90s. Stop.
Son of a bitch, that's metal as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm posting after this on the show. Okay?
Yeah. He has a lightning bolt eye thing. Basically, is the parallels with him and Harry Potter are too many to name.
He's Norse Harry Potter.
Norse Harry Potter. He has the Thunderstrike. Yeah. just I feel so bad for Eric Madsen because he's obviously just the like street level Thor that no one pays attention to.
Yeah.
So like even his Thunderstrike, even his hammer, is like it's not as powerful as Thor's. Well, could I make portals? No. Can I fight the Juggernaut? Oh God, no. What can I do?
Don't do that.
You can hit muggers. Just it's not even a functionally good hammer. Like it has a very small headpiece, so it's just like it's more just like a stick, more like a baton. Really,
to be fair, for regular sized hammers, it's a pretty big like hammerhead. It's just it doesn't look like Mjolnir.
Calm down, Faz.
Giant oversized.
No. No. Give it a
Look, if we have to compare hammerhead sizes, let's do it, guys. Everybody unzip. Let's go.
Literally, no one's asking for that except for you.
Yeah. Let's not bring old Stormbreaker into this, okay? Yeah.
So we should probably just like maybe touch on the narrative of this issue.
Yeah.
We start off with a little bit of a scene where Eric is walking along the street during the holiday season. Is it Christmas Eve? Like, do we know if it's Christmas Eve or not?
I think it's the day before Christmas. He says he's doing last minute shopping. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so of course, to set the scene here, he is shopping. He's thinking to himself, and a woman that's walking near him gets mugged by this shadowy figure. Faz, the introduction of the Groonk. Like, I know that sometimes I throw weird issues at you. What are your first impressions of this issue?
So much better than the Kang one. So much better than that Kang one.
That Kang issue. You know what? Enough time has passed. That Kang issue is dog shit.
It was really bad, Ryan. This one was really enjoyable because of the Christmas vibe. Like the fact that in my brain it was Rob Gronkowski the whole time. I really enjoyed. It was good. Like he's just, and like Thor keeps hitting him. He just runs the whole time. It's good. So while Ryan has disappeared, folks, after Masterson sees the mugging, Chilliam, why don't you tell me what happens next?
Well, the first couple pages, it's snowy, and I just admire this artist who just makes a snowy scene. And there's so many thought bubbles. Like it just you get into their brains, and I love thought bubbles so much. And the fact that they're there, and so there's this like Eric is walking through. Thinking about like this great gift that he's given his son Kevin, or going to give his son Kevin. He can't wait. He spent a lot of money on this. It is the hot toy of the season. It is Super Jammers Road Riot Racing Tracks. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And you said it costs 5 big ones. Is that $500?
I think it's $500
my ass.
In the 90s.
That would be. So I did a little inflation calculator. So that would be $1,000.
Of course you did.
$1,112 in
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
and he could have got it for half off at Toys R Us. Fucking idiot! Come on,
fucking idiot.
So he's like wallowing in his like life. That's like, oh man, my life is awful. And this woman he's walking beside isn't like, oh look at that guy, he's got it all together. Man, I wish I had the time to just window shop on this night. So it's that meme of like the guy laying in bed with his partner beside him and thinking, I bet he's thinking about this. And you turn to his thoughts, he's like, oh, I wish I had the hottest toy for Christmas. Like it's that meme of them being in bed thinking different thoughts. So that's immediately what I'm thinking of with this thing. And
I don't remember Masterson taking that older lady to bed. Will, did you read a different comic than I did?
I did. It took a deep dive turn when this black internet.
No, but I'm so glad you pointed that out. That was such a good part. It's what a nice young man window shopping as if he didn't have a care in the world. And he's like, poor Susan, she's been locked up by Mephisto, or like, oh, this like
he had so many cares. He has an infinity cares. And the fact that she's thinking that makes me laugh so hard. Like I love this thought bubble dialogue. They have no idea who, which makes me think when I'm at the gas station, I'm looking at the person across me. I'm like, oh, I bet that person has their life together. I'm like, no, they have every care in the world. They're just trying to get a Christmas present to their kid.
The only difference was that person's probably not about to get mugged by a mutant Santa Claus.
a mutant Grinch. Who
don't talk about Rob Gronkowski like that, guys. Jeez.
Mutant Grinch.
I mean, come on, paint him green.
Was so good.
In a hat. He's essentially this character.
Yeah, So anyway, yeah, like that whole build up just brought me so much joy. And then to see the mugging, and then he's like, "Oh well, I need to go chase this guy
Will
down.
enjoys
Get
a
my
good
son.
mugging.
I'd love a good
Interesting.
mugging." And he's off to hunt down this mugger, whoever that could be. Could it be
So
Dr. Doom? Probably not.
he kind of darts through the alleyways, and there, gosh, it's been a day or two. Oh, I love this. He's like, Captain America would definitely toss me out of the Avengers if he ever heard of this fiasco, and I couldn't blame him. He is so self-loathing. He's
I
just
know.
like, I
Wah,
can't
wah.
let Cap find out that I suck at my job and I'm letting old women get mugged. As if Cap's gonna get a report, and be like, it doesn't look good, Eric. I think we're gonna have to.
No. If you read the books, I got to correct you on this. He gets the reports. Like he shows up the next issue and goes,
Son of a bitch,
"What'd you
that's
do?"
better.
Like I've read like 3 issues with Cap's like, "Dude, what are you doing? What's going on here?"
Well,
He
even in
shows
this
up
one, he does. Yeah.
mysteriously to other people, and you don't get to see who he is, even though he's in the shadows with a giant shield on his back. Going,
Who could it be?
Yeah, he's like, did Eric mess up in any way? How's he doing? Like he's narking him out in the shadows with the costume on. That's
Captain America is a cop. It all
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
This is Cap being Cap just being like a school principal, but for one guy.
yeah.
So he flies around and he has a conversation with a cop because he loses track of the Groonk.
Whoa,
he doesn't know
no, Ryan, you
What?
can't forget the fact that the toy doesn't change when he turns into Thor, and he realizes he has to carefully carry it
Shit,
around
I gotta carry this.
because he doesn't have enough money to buy another one if something goes wrong.
Yes.
Just flying around with the Toy Biz bag, just if we're going super 90s.
Hey, I think Thor just mugged that lady. No. Oh, I can't wait for the Avengers to hear about this. Oh God, no. He doesn't find the Groonk, but he does have a fantastic interaction with a police officer once he gets back, where the police officer says, "It's odd though. He only takes one gift and not always the most expensive. Hey, I noticed you got a Super Jammers. I've always wondered how you heroes kill time at the Avengers Mansion." As if it's for him. Cool. And then he says, "I bought one too. Toys R Us had it half off." Notice the police officer does not say, "I bought it for my child." He's like, "I wonder how you guys killed time at the police station." It's like, Super Jammers. Yes.
Road riots, racing tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the 90s, you didn't have the internet to find people of like-minded, so you had to drop these subtle clues.
Yeah,
You know, it's like, I'm really neutral evil.
Like they're watching TV at the police station, and he's just like, "Oh hey, look, Super Jammers. Yeah, like what do we think of this?" And one officer's like, they're kind of cool. Yeah, I thought they were kind of cool too. Let's just pool our money together and go get one. Maybe play with it. Maybe have a sleepover. I don't know. Order
Get some pizza, watch a movie. That's the dream.
Go to Blockbuster.
Let's go to Blockbuster. Yes. Oh man, the next scene though, unless you guys have any other thoughts on the cop, is when Eric goes and has the most depressing visit to Bobby Steele's house, and I love how he shows up at the door. Bobby Steele greets him at the door, which Bobby Steele sounds like a smut novel main character. Like he is the main love
He's got
interest.
the sexy long hair.
Yeah.
He's built like a football player.
Well, and in this case, Vaz, he is a football player.
Exactly.
Number 12. He's number
love this,
12. How do we know he's number 12? Tell us, Ryan. How do we know that Bobby Still number is number 12?
Because Eric comes to the door looking so fucking pathetic. Like he can't stop a mugger. He gets outrun by a giant freakazoid Santa Claus, and he shows up at the door with Super Jammers that he spent 5 big ones on. Could have gotten it half off, but because he's inept, like Peter Parker levels of inept, he can't do anything right. He shows up and his son runs up to him wearing the football jersey of the guy that is now sleeping with his wife.
I want this jersey. I want to buy this jersey and wear the next Comic-Con. I need a Bobby Steele number 12 jersey to wear the
Well,
next
you're going to
Comic-Con.
find one person one person's gonna find that very, very fucking funny.
And it's going to be Faz. And I'm going to be like, he's the only guy who knows this reference.
Faz. And one thing I love about Eric's interaction with Bobby is Eric is a big guy, but they had to make Bobby just inhumanly massive. Like it's like an arms race for just jacked up guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Eric, do you have any notes on Bobby Steele, who this guy is?
Come on.
Why he just has to be bigger than Eric?
Well, he's not just a professional football player. He's the starting quarterback for, I forget the name of the team. And
Wait, he's that big and he's a quarterback?
Yeah, apparently.
The New York Who Gives a Fucks.
Oh, the New York Smashers. The New York Smashers. Yeah.
It's in the name what he's doing.
You're like,
his wife.
does Bobby smash? Oh, Bobby smashes.
What he's doing to his ex-wife.
And I think it's later revealed that, you know, he's trying to push the like vitamin shakes and stuff like that, but it's later revealed he's actually on steroids and he's got a real problem. So
shocking.
Of course, it's the 90s.
Like,
Weird thing. Side note, not judging. The wife, the ex-wife, is just wearing like a sweater that's like already like halfway off. It's just such a weird, just like hangout thing. Like functionally, that seems difficult to wear.
This is what I wear around the house. Like, you never know when you might need a nip slip.
Casual dress. Yeah.
Look, okay, cards on the table, guys. I changed before joining this podcast. I was wearing that exact dress prior to.
It's not a turtleneck. It's down at your cleavage fast.
It's like a navel neck.
A navel.
Look,
it was probably old Smasher's turtleneck. That's how
I
big
look
his head is.
great.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Wait. All right. So the hug, like he hugs his son, like they hug, and then he opens up and he sees the present, and Steele's bringing out some like steaming coffees or tea or chocolate or whatever. But then there's one silent panel where he's just hugging his kid and then kind of grips his back. Come on, that's touching. A little tear rolled down the side of my cheek.
Yeah, it would be touching if the hand wasn't terrifying.
Yeah.
It's a huge hand. It's a huge.
He clawed him.
He clawed him. He clawed his kid. But
He clawed his kid. What I love about this is they show you the scene of like the tree, and there's just crazy amounts of stuff around it. Like there's a TV, some wrapped presents, some skis, there's like a bike looking thing. And then there's the super mover, like some like I don't know if it's a piece of exercise equipment or a sex swing.
Oh yeah, that's
is both. It's both.
That's a Bowflex right there.
It can be both.
But it's like he gets all these presents, and then he opens up this like $500 big gift that Eric put like, I don't know, maybe not a lot of thought into, but at least a lot of cash into. And it's like, yeah, Super Jammers. It's like that thing is going to get broken almost immediately. You just know that kid, with how he's ripping that open, it's just not going to go well. And he's going to have all these other presents that he'll have to lay back on that Bobby Steele, the starting quarterback of the New York Smashers, bought him. While he's doing his.
We don't see a syringe on the floor. We don't see a syringe for a steroid on the floor anywhere.
Yeah.
They do bring over the non-alcoholic low cholesterol eggnog, and I wonder if that's a subtle dig. I don't know if it was at this point that characters thought that Eric Masterson had a drinking problem because his life was in such disarray, that they're like, at one point they confront him and they're like, "We know your secret. You're an alcoholic," and he's like.
He's like, "Oh God, you don't know I'm Thor, thank God."
I don't know if this is like a
sure,
buddy.
Yep,
Hey,
I have a drinking problem.
We have some great non-alcoholic eggnog for you.
Like having to stress non-alcoholic is so. It's Eric. I hope that's so true, because it's just like there's no way he's this shitty at this job unless he's an alcoholic. No, he's actually that shitty at this job.
This run is just so crazy. Like this regular fuck up man is Thor, and he's speaking fully dressed like Thor, being like, "Man, today sucks. I'm having a rough one. Finally, a muggin. Let me go meet someone up."
Finally,
the cop shit talked them. Like DC had this, like in the 90s, they made all these new characters, like Kyle Rayner, Hal Jordan, Wally West, Barry Allen. They all did these amazing things. Eric Masterson started like with his dick in the dirt and just put put his face right there. Like, that's it.
I mean, I guess this is a good enough time to bring it up as any. Like this comic feels like Tom DeFalco wanted to write like lovable loser Peter Parker, and all he had was Eric Masterson. Yeah. So like even in the way that if eventually when they do the mall fight with the Groonk, he's writing Peter Parker's Spider-Man banter.
And he even says stuff like, I bet Spider-Man doesn't get treated like this and things like that throughout it. Yeah.
It's like, but like there's a lot of times the old turn of phrase is if things are going well for Peter Parker, they're going bad for Spider-Man. And if they're going well for Spider-Man, they're going bad for Peter Parker. I feel like this is kind of the juxtaposition we're given is like things are going bad for Eric Masterson, but at least things are going good for Thor. And they really aren't even going that well for Thor because at the end of this issue, he takes back presents from homeless orphans.
No, but it's the 90s, so that's a good thing. They stole and needed to be punished, Ryan.
We're still in the afterglow of the Reagan Revolution. We're feeling it.
There's not one thing that Eric Masterson has done that's been on the right side of history. Like everything. His next issue, the issue after the one with the Guardians and where he sleeps with that woman with the presents that got mugged, is him just talking about how great Bill Cosby is. He's just like, listen, I get all my heroics.
Oh no,
that can't be true.
And the young movie exec Harvey Weinstein. These guys are great. I don't know if you've heard of P. Puff Daddy. But
I'd like to do a movie with Bill Cosby, produced by Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. The whole song seems going, can't stop, won't stop. It's just unfortunate,
Oh, God, that's.
Are we done with Bobby Steele and Marcy and Kevin? Because this scene is rich, and we're about to go back to like general superheroing. Will, Rose, do you have any other like thoughts on the saddest Christmas visit ever?
Well, I love like 80s, 90s comics. They have like 3 plots going at the same time. But I like it that you leave on a little cliffhanger of Kevin's like, oh, it looks like Dad needs some extra stuff or like extra Christmas spirits. So like we're going to do something for him that's going to be a surprise. And so you leave it on that. And then he leaves and you're like, oh, what could that be later on? So there's a little bit of a cliffhanger in plot B here. And so then you hop over to him smashing his walking cane and becoming Thor. And let me go after and see if I can hunt down this one lame present mugger.
The way that the next scene starts, Will, is Eric thinking to himself, I feel like a total waste. Like Eric, like we're beating up on him a lot, but he is the friend that's like, dude, I really think you should see a counselor at this point. Yep. Like, I think you need to get help.
But he says, maybe a little hammer swinging will help raise my spirits. Like, do you mean web swinging? It is literally writing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yep. It's Spider-Man if he had better powers. So then another guy gets
inspired. Okay.
Everybody perked up at that. That was it.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be some innocuous line we just moved past. Okay. Prove me wrong.
All right, birthday boy. Do you think?
Thor's powers are definitely stronger.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man's powers being the way that they are allowed a lot of storytelling that made him probably the most popular superhero. So I don't know, right guy. Like I would rather have Thor's powers. But if I was writing a comic book, I think I'd rather have the Spider-Man bullshit going on.
Oh, yeah, yes. No, I agree with you there. Spider-Man's way more relatable, but better power set?
No, more interesting.
More interesting, yeah. Like the way, like when he's new and he gets stuck on a wall. Like when Thor's new, he breaks walls, but Spider-Man's like, well, now I'm stuck. What do I do? Like there's just so many things you can do. Like swinging through webs is just more interesting than flying with the hammer, unless if it's with the Bifrost, right? Which isn't really his power. It's kind of like Asgard, right? There's just it's visually very cool. The things like he can actually lose against muggers, whereas like if Thor was to lose to a random mugger, that's extremely embarrassing, and it's probably Eric Masterson, to be honest.
Yeah, but riddle me this: I read Thor, but I don't read Spider-Man. So
hey, same
more enjoyable to read. I don't know.
The only reason I would pick Spider-Man over Thor is because Thor has to deal with like a father figure, and that seems like a lot of work I don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? Like Like I haven't met too many
You'd
people
rather
with
him be
trust.
dead, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like dealing with trust funds, it's like a lot of extra stuff. Like, dude, can I use the Bifrost right now? Dad, let me use the. Listen, I gotta save the world. Come on.
I
Like,
gotta
it just
save
seems
the
like
world.
a lot of extra work. He's got like this
A lot
whole
of bureaucracy
extra
there.
family. Yeah. He's got like a brother and a cousin wearing weird ass helmets. He's wearing a weird, and they all just act like they're not wearing those helmets, right? Like
They act like they're not wearing those helmets.
my man's just wearing wings. His brother's wearing horns, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going?" You know, this is normal. Everyone talks. You know what I mean?
This is a totally normal thing.
Yeah, Lady Sif's helmet's bigger than her whole flipping head, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, that's how you should fight." That nothing says good fighting. Like that's
Well, Thor Ragnarok showed us that those are weapons. Those are weapons, Spotted Bear. Come on. Yeah.
I do love the idea of most people in Asgard having to like walk through doors sideways because they're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
God.
I would. The only thing I wish, like,
shit.
I think Thor would have been benefit. By the way, I'm totally joking on this. So if I actually offend you guys when this is gonna disrespectful, I apologize. But like, you know how Spidey eyes get big in the comics? You should be able to do that with Thor's wings, where he's like, "What?"
Like the golden
That'd be
retriever,
adorable.
golden retriever energy. Golden
Yeah,
retriever
you know
energy.
what I mean. If you could like be a little cute with it, I would be more down.
You put them down and then they can perk up when he's excited, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. When Captain America walks up to Eric Masters, have you been bad? He's like, no. That's what this guy's missing right here.
Oh shit, that was good. Because I just pictured like the most like iconic moments of Thor, but with his wings being like indicative of the kind of mood he's in.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking awesome.
Because he doesn't fly, right? He throws the hammer and holds on to it.
Right.
So as he's coming down, it's just and like that way he lands softly.
Whee!
Yeah.
We're like Eric said, we're getting in some hammer throwing time. As another guy gets mugged, and he says, based on my understanding of the current tax codes, it's like, okay, man, you're embezzling money. We know it.
They're creating all these lives, and like that's what I love about this era of comics is like they're just that little detail of just like this pedestrian has this whole thought process, this whole world going on in his head right at that moment.
Yeah,
love it.
No, I agree. And Will Rose said something a few minutes ago of like how. I think it was Will. It was how like they layered these stories. Like there's an A plot, there's a B plot, there's a C plot. I like that because it makes the world that we're asked to participate in lived in. Like I mean, obviously the X-Men are known for doing this.
Yeah, Chris Claremont.
But like that permeated like all of comics at that point. To have these A, B, C plots, we've seen it through the Simonson run.
Well, that was Simonson, right? Like always 3 huge ones minimum.
And occasionally we see kids being attacked by trolls in the middle of my
sometimes
least favorite cutaway ever.
The final battle of this 15-issue run, and probably one of the most epic stories in the history of Thor, and also Trolls Under a Bridge.
Okay, hold 1 second. We're fighting Surtur. Surtur is getting closer to the eternal flame of Asgard. Odin, Loki, and Thor in this standoff against like the fire demon of Muspelheim. Meanwhile, in the hills above Asgard, 4 kids are fighting a cave troll. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, get back to the other shit. That stuff is objectively better. Anyway, we do see the Groonk for the first time fighting Eric. He blasts him with his Cyclops-like laser eyes. And
Kazak. I love the sound effects that are getting ready to come up. I've written every single one down. Eric takes notes of like backstories. I write down cool sound effects like, I like that one. I like Kazak. That was fun.
One of my favorite just sound effects in that bottom right panel, I read that in the voice of like Stan Marsh from South Park, where it's like my one moment of arrogance and I land flat on my big fat, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes. That's so good.
My gosh. So what do we think of the design for the Groonk?
No notes. It's perfect.
Faz, you never disappoint.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. Any hot takes on this jacked up Grinch looking motherfucker?
Grinch is hot. That's the only thing I have to say.
You will not cosplay this. You will.
I will not cosplay this because you're going to do it, Brian.
So they cannot say Grinch because they were going to get sued by the Dr. Seuss family? Is that what's going on?
1,000%.
Marvel was like, we're going to create our own Grinch-like character on this Christmas special and call.
Oh, so was Groonk created for this? I assumed it was a character they were repurposing. Oh,
no.
I looked up the fandom. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Will. Go ahead.
Oh, the fandom. His history is literally just book, and the only notes is he's an obvious parody of the Grinch.
Okay, so I just put the Groonk into Google, and the first thing that comes up is Rob Gronkowski, American football player.
Nice.
So I am right.
We're all right. We're all right.
Talk about a villain that's due for a comeback. I mean, only one appearance ever. And do we know, are they a mutant? Because I think I've heard theories that they're a Morlock. I mean, laser eyes, lives in the sewer. It seems like it should be a mutant.
Eric, I need you to back up. You've heard theories.
It says affiliation Morlocks on the Marvel fandom, Eric. So I think you're right.
Morlocks are mutants.
Never mind, Eric. You are exonerated.
Yeah, all Morlocks are mutants. They're the mutants that don't pass for human, so they go underneath.
He is also a mutant. That's true. Yep.
Yeah. So every Morlock is a mutant.
Yeah.
I hope he was like one of the ones that. Well, no, Mutant Massacre was way before this.
We were going to say you were hoping he was massacred. Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying that would add.
Way to be the Eric Matterson in the room right now.
I hope he fell apart like my marriage. It does say here on Marvel Fandom that his living status is alive and he still is in the Earth 616.
He's definitely coming up in Immortal Thor and there is next Christmas episode. That's the next one.
There is no way Al Ewing does not know about this character. There's absolutely no fucking way he doesn't know about it.
He's definitely at least pitched 8 stories about it to Will Moss.
Oh, next time we talk to Will Moss, we need to be like, hey, Will, how many Groonk stories have you gotten? And he'll be like, too many to count.
He'll be like, Al won't stop talking about it.
I feel like Easter Groonk would be more appropriate. You know what I mean?
I actually like the idea of holiday themed episodes that always star the Groonk or the Groonk.
Yeah. I say Groonk, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
A special X-Men Morlock special Easter.
Yeah.
We'll have Groonk rise from the tunnels of the sewer.
Oh, we're making. I thought we were going to Easter Bunny. I like Will's way better.
Yeah. You know, there's not a bad road to get to the right place. You know what I mean?
Rises from the sewers to new life.
That was so existential of you.
Hey,
so guys, let's
somebody in the back.
Let's go to the mall to finish our holiday shopping.
Oh, I love the mall. Let's do it.
So the fight goes to they're fighting in this alleyway, this hallway, but then the Groonk busts through a wall and right onto like the department store floor. There's escalators. There's counters for, like with the glass cases and everything. They are rampaging through this mall, and there are so many good bits of dialogue here on this just one page, first page of the mall fight. So rapid fire. I want you guys to find your favorite bit, your favorite little line here on this page. I'll start with mine and give you guys a hot minute to go. And if I take anybody's, I am very sorry. On the last panel of the page, going up the escalator, seriously, a mutated Santa and a giant hulking Asgardian warrior are busting through the mall. And this person going up the escalator has the gall to say, no, we can't leave until we finish our shopping. It's like, just leave it, man. You're going to die. You're going to die. Will Rose, favorite bit of dialogue.
Yeah, a couple panels before that. But I still had purchases to make. So it's Christmas Eve, so everybody it's Christmas Eve, so the urgency is like DEFCON 5. Like they're like they have to get their gifts. So everybody's in this crowded mall trying to get their gifts. But no, there's a mutant who is bursting through, saying his name in first person at everybody. So that you've got to figure out what's going on there.
Will Spottedbear, best line from this page.
Mine is from the other hero of the story, the guy that tells everybody that there's a cashier without a line. Trying to help everyone out. You know what I mean?
Yes. Not all heroes wear capes.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah. But they all have pop collars, which this man also has. The 1992 pop collar trend in comics.
Are you wearing 3 polos? Of course I am. Eric, what's your favorite line on the page?
That was going to be mine. It is a great
line.
He's screaming. He's in the very front of the panel, like directly facing the reader, and it's just you could plug in anything there, and he'd be screaming bloody murder. But no, he's pointing out like we can check out over there.
Faz, what about you, man?
I mean, it has to be. Hold on, handsome.
Yeah.
You just violated the first law of super battle etiquette. We're only supposed to fight in deserted alleys, isolated rooftops, or abandoned buildings. Like just very Spider-Man.
Such a
very,
doorknob.
very, very Spider-Man. Even calling him handsome when, guys, Groonk, is that how you said it, Will? I'm trying to make sure I get it right. Because
Yes.
Groonk is many things. I would not call him conventionally handsome.
That's fair.
So we've already mentioned this, that at this time, like there are a lot of, we're gonna cut away to this story. We literally cut away from this, sick ass mall fight for one page of Jackie Lucas going to Eric's apartment that has been destroyed, by the way. So let's do the pathetic counter here. Eric has been completely shown up by New York Smashers quarterback Bobby Steele, and he has been he's clinically depressed. I'm fairly sure we can make that diagnosis. And above all these other things, he sucks at being a superhero, like all these things. He also,
his son's wearing his ex-wife's boyfriend's jersey. Ding.
And to top all of it off, his apartment is destroyed. Like he is truly in the thick of it. He is in the shit. And Jackie shows up to look for Eric, but then Will Spottedbear, we see your buddy in the shadows. Who could it be?
Well, we don't know yet because it's very
Total
mysterious. Completely in the shadows. He does have to seem to be like a shield and a red glove that sticks out. He's just looking for Eric Masterson. So this dude is blowing up just the audacity of how much he does not care about this person. Because you assume that Eric has a bit of a secret identity. And Cap just rolls up this mystery person rolls up in full battle tilt goes, "Hey, you seen Eric? His house is destroyed. We got to talk about something. He's totally not a superhero. Okay, let's go."
Like, what are they supposed to imply by Captain America showing up being like, "Hey, I'm looking for Eric"? Why would you be looking for Eric? Is it possibly like a superhero related thing? It's like, no.
He's a criminal, obviously.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, like there's only so many things you can put on him. It just seems mean. Like he's like, "Is that Alki here? Does he drink? Oh, I don't know."
Is that
anyway? And then walks off.
I smelled the scent of stale beer on the carpet, and I just thought this has to be Eric's place.
So a little bit of who's who here on the page with
please.
Jackie Lucas. So Jackie Lucas, fellow architect, love interest of Eric Masterson, and future Blood Axe in Thor 449. So not very far off of 444. Yeah. She's talking about how she hasn't seen Eric since she caught him with Lena Moran.
That slut.
Lena is, obviously, she's so cheap and flashy. That's my favorite quote.
Cheap and flashy.
Cheap and flashy. Lena is actually the enchantress in disguise. So cheap and flashy. If she could hear you right now, she would not be happy.
And if Alex could hear you right now, she would come through.
Oh, please. Yeah. She'll love it. I will only get a few DMs about it.
And then Jerry is Eric's former foreman on the construction site where Sigurd Jarlson and Eric met. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sweet. And who's the shadowy figure, Eric?
He was actually, I mean, isn't this around the time he wasn't going by Captain America? He was going by the Captain for a little while.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I think he's solid Captain America. I think that was the 80s.
Oh.
See, I have the comic right here.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
a very, very good flex.
So I've never felt more attractive than right now.
Oh, that comic? You mean this comic?
This one right here?
So unfortunately, Googling the Captain Marvel doesn't really help me very much.
Feels like you had that one coming.
So I like this, like, no question about it. But what's he want with Eric? You flash to the next page, and Eric's getting slammed. Meanwhile, Sawonk like punched through the thing. Like, yep, things still aren't going great for this Thor. Like, I love that next panel. The art, the depth perception, the sound effect is just so good. So
Will
good.
just wants sound effects. Will's like a toddler. He's just like, make noise.
Make noise.
We go back to the mall fight, like Will said, and we actually get some close-ups on the Groonk, and there's a dog that barks, and after this destruction, the dog's barking, and he runs off.
Knows how much I love dogs. Faz knows. Faz knows.
Faz does know.
And the Groonk escapes into what I'm assuming are the Morlock tunnels underneath New York City. And Thor has no subtlety in his game. He's just like, you know what? I could just follow him. I could just go through the sewer and everything. But he busts through probably a very important structural wall in the tunnels under New York City. And he's just like, surprise!
No, Ryan, you have to say what the sound effect is.
A load-bearing wall. He busts through a load-bearing wall. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but
the architect busts through a load-bearing wall.
You got to get work somehow, Chilliams.
Gotta get work.
There you go.
Like he's a duck flying away from a pond. He just the sound effect is quack. Like he's one of the mighty ducks, just like quack, quack, quack. Yeah, that's the sound that I bust through walls to. He said, oh gosh, another example of Eric trying to be Peter Parker. He says, "You left me stranded on the dance floor without a partner. I haven't been disappointed with a date since the time cute little Millie Sheriff, that's a terrible name, got drunk and tossed her cookies in the back of my old man's new car. Too much backstory. What the fuck?"
Hi, remember me? Let me tell you about a bad date experience.
It's not quippy. It's not quippy. It just comes across as really fucking sad.
You forget how many characters Spider-Man destroyed. Like the Deadpool fourth wall thing. Like it hurts a generation of comics. That's all this is.
And that's true because this is the 90s, right? Like comics need to sell somehow. The only thing selling is Spider-Man. So what if everybody was Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The book will sell if we put a random Wolverine cameo in it and if everyone talks like Spider-Man. Yeah. That a fairly accurate description, 90s comics wills.
It tracks. Yeah.
Guys, anything on the chase scene before we get to Eric stumbling upon Morlock orphans?
You're real lucky that I don't pay any dry cleaning bills on this costume. Why, I oughta.
Jarvis is going to be pissed. Oh my gosh.
Captain America's going to bounce me like a bad check.
It's okay, Will Spottedbear, you are the only one amongst us that has been paid to be a stand-up comedian. Are any of these jokes hitting for you?
No. Just because he's so sad. Because with Spider-Man, he puts on a mask and you can't see the pain in his eyes. But even in these drawings, because you can see his eyeballs, there's a scene where his eyeballs are in the shot. and they're sad eyeballs. They're just he just he
Oh, they're
just looks
so
like
sad.
yeah, he's just looking like he's suffering through a lot because he's about to whap a kid to death.
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, he's
Not
just
who.
about to kill.
Just Cindy Lou. No lawsuits, Faz. Just Cindy
Oh,
Lou. There's no
I
who
did
there.
not
We don't.
pick
Right,
that
good
up.
point. Good point.
Yeah.
And Max the dog who has the antlers is just a dog wearing
Just
antlers.
Max.
dog.
Just Max.
Yeah,
God.
and so yeah, like it's just that's the thing about it. It's like watching someone my age say "eat." It's just like just like no cap, guys. Oh no, oh no, oh
Like,
That's
Ohio.
totally not Riz of you to say.
Yeah. Skiddity boo. Ugh, don't do it.
Seems a
Please
little
stop.
sus.
Yeah,
Ugh,
that's what this feels like.
cringy as fuck. We do eventually, before Eric bludgeons a child to death, which apparently, according to Will Spottedbear, maybe that hammer can't even accomplish. Like, hey, if this hammer can't bludgeon a child, like,
No. This hammer cam. It's Thunderstrikes. They can't.
oh well, in that case, I'll never send Thunderstrike to bludgeon a child.
Mjolnir
Yeah.
can kill children if it wants to.
Yeah, for sure.
Mjolnir is a poppy popper. We all know this.
It is known.
It is known. Would you know more? There is a reveal of Will Rose. You know more about this than I do, but like these people look like Morlocks. They, from what I've seen of them in comics, let's just assume they're Morlocks. I guess it feels pretty fair. We see the Groonk being tended to by all the people in the sewer, these Morlock sewer folk, and they're saying like he was basically just trying to give us a good Christmas, and we defended him, but like the backstory is so wonky that it's gronky. This doesn't make a ton of sense. Like, can anyone explain why? Like, why is he doing this?
Cindy Lou told him a story about how Christmas has trees and presents, and he was sad they didn't have trees and presents.
So he went out and mugged a bunch of people, and no one.
He
saw
didn't
him.
mug them. He's a friendly guy seeing someone has 30 presents and thought they're not going to miss one.
We saw him physically assault 3 people.
No,
No,
they
he
got
didn't.
scared
Go
and
back
they
and
fell.
look.
Yeah.
He just grabbed their least expensive present in their arms.
Yeah.
And
So he's
then
cheap and a
He's
mugger.
very good at the Price is Right. That's important.
He is good. He's usually as gentle as a kitten. So he did his best, but it was again, Eric is like chase him down, so he has to shoot him out of the random laser beam out of the side in his back.
He wouldn't even last in jail. That's what his friends said.
Which I just love the implication that this big guy that can shoot lasers out of his eyes, like he wouldn't last a minute in prison. So why not? What kind of weird prisons do we have in New York at this time? Ominous chuckle. We do kind of leave Eric in the sewer on this weird moment where they're like, the presents don't matter to us, mister. We didn't even open any of them. And then they say, please, mister, please don't take the Groonk away from us. And then Eric looks ominous as fuck in this last panel. Eric, what did you think about the conclusion of our sewer story?
That image is burned into my head. He's so edgelord right there.
Yes.
He's so, I don't even know what to call it. He's so like aggressively emo right at us.
I'm gonna murder all of you.
He's thinking about it. He's like, maybe I'll just kill them all and just make it real easy.
They'll never know. We have a few more scenes left. But God, he goes to the hospital, and this is Sarah Austin, right? Did I get that name right?
Susan Austin in a coma.
Yes, wrapped up like a mummy, and she wakes up now in a bit of holiday spirit and Christmas magic. She wakes up just as Eric is pouring out his like heart to her.
The Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle, Ryan.
I've never realized how much you kept me on track. I could really use you right now. I could find myself in a no-win scenario, and I'm messing up. Yeah, no shit, man. I just don't know what to do anymore. Have faith, Eric, in yourself. It's like,
Thanks, Aunt May.
holy fucking Hallmark, man. Susan. But
I do like these strong female characters. She wakes up, you're doing great.
you're not a complete screw up.
Yeah.
You ever like, so a loved one in your life tells you something that's supposed to feel good, but you know it's not true.
Yeah.
Like, believe in yourself. And he's like, well, that's gotten me fucking nowhere.
You're doing great. I don't know math because of our last encounter, but you're doing great.
I'm barely clinging to life on a freaking, my brain scans are really rough, man. They're really rough. I love that he yells at Susan like he's trying to scare her.
Yeah.
Just Susan.
Susan.
She whispers to him, "You put the special in special needs."
No. But I love how she's like trying to be chummy. Like it's this like, she's not Mary Jane Watson, Tom DeFalco. She's not Mary Jane Watson, but
No, you're right. She's a combination of Mary Jane Watson and also Aunt May.
Yeah.
And Gwen Stacy, all in one.
And then a little bit Gwen, yeah, because she got injured in the thing. Yeah, good point, Will.
she's wrapped up like King Tutankhamun.
That's how you keep all three characters together, because she's wrapped up.
She's
Christmas wrapped. He's Christmas wrapped.
she ends the interaction in the room before like the hospital is alerted to her being awake. It's like, how's it going, big guy? I want to know what Eric responded to that question with. To see if it was honest or not. Eric, since we don't have Eric's answer, can you answer for Eric, please?
So she goes, "How's it going, big guy? Good. Great, even. Really, really good."
Yeah, no complaints. Marcy's doing great. Have you seen Bobby Steele? Oh, I love the Smashers.
I love the Smashers. He's my favorite player. I'm wearing his jersey underneath these hospital gowns.
That would have been the ultimate way to like. She wakes up from a coma and she's just like, "Hey, Eric," and she's like, "Fuck, you have a jersey too."
Number 12? You're number 12 too?
I love that guy.
It's
You
like
think
my
you could
worst
get me his
nightmare.
autograph? Yeah, do you know
Oh,
him?
he's banging
It's a
your
signed
head. That's so
autograph
cool.
He's knocking the shoulder straps off that sweater. Good God. Another sad thing for Eric Masterson is he's hugging her and someone with an objectively better beard shows up. Like, he's just having a rough go. That doctor just has a nicer beard than him.
And that doctor looks like Jesus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
On Christmas, we have a Jesus beard and Jesus hair, and he's like a Christmas miracle, and he says, "God bless everyone." Yeah, I know what you're doing there. It's not so subtle. It's on the nose. It's Christmas.
He is white Anglo-Saxon Jesus.
Yes, a hint of red in his hair. Like, come
Hint
on.
of red, yeah.
They're alerted to Susan waking up, and like Will just said, they exchange an embrace, and Eric sheds a tear, and then the doctor's like, "God bless us all, everyone." We are laying on these Christmas cliches so freaking thick.
Yeah.
But then Will Spottedbear, I want your opinion on Cap's little like debrief with Eric of like, "Hey, I heard what you did. I heard you just let him go. Come on, man, we talked about this." Like,
that's a lot of it is, and I kind of realized this with the last thing with the Absorbing Man. Cap just kind of wants Eric to be a snitch, and Eric just isn't a snitch. So like, he'll fix a problem and be like, "Hey, don't worry about it." It's like, we should arrest him. No, we're good. Like, that's his thing. So he's just like, "Well, who stole the gifts?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I ain't seen nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear
My
nothing
rib
from
cage is
nobody.
cold. Let's go." Just yeah.
It
But
does.
it's just okay.
Faz, it ends with Eric not having to worry about his living situation anymore, which is like, "Hey, by the way, Jarvis is going to be away on a long vacation, and we're going to need someone to stay at the Avengers Mansion just to hold down the fort. Would you like to do some house sitting?" "Oh my gosh, yes, I would. That'd be totally awesome." My house got blown up.
I thought you never asked. Thank you.
But I don't know, man, because what happens next makes me think that maybe his house is still livable.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, Eric, I'm not gonna question what you do and don't have notes on. Is this Eric's apartment though that we go back to?
I think Jerry is a foreman and is a master fixer-upper, and they invited everybody over.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was my read on it.
Okay, we're gonna get more fantastic dialogue from Kevin, where he meets him at the door. And Eric's kind of just like working through, the recent events, and then he says, "It's funny. I'm gonna miss this place. Kevin practically grew up here, and I have a lot of good memories of Kevin. Surprise! I love that his thought right before Kevin greets him at the door is, "I'm really gonna miss this place that my child grew up in that was destroyed." Again, adding to that layer of being completely freaking pathetic. And then Kevin greets him at the door. They pull him in, and all of the so many other names get thrown at us. Like, who are these people?
Can I have to come clean to you guys. I honestly thought it wasn't Kevin once we see him in the next panel without his hat, because I thought he was a very little old man because of the white hair that he has.
He has a white hat.
And I was like, what is going on? Like,
Who's that guy?
How am I losing these characters?
Is that Thunderbolt Ross? But like Eric, who are these people? Like, I'm assuming there's not a lot available, but is there any? Are these just like his supporting cast? People were supposed to know from Eric's world.
It's his supporting cast. I mean, they don't have a lot of appearances, and actually, in the background, you can see that the walls are still rubble, and they mention your damage deposit is long lost. So, I mean, his apartment is still probably unlivable, but they're having a party there anyway. I don't know who
Okay.
the teacher is. I know that Harry Cleese is there. Hercules.
Oh,
Roommate.
Son of
oh
a
yeah.
bitch.
Heracles, Aloysius Jamesley. Like, is that like a Hercules friend? Like, who is that beside with the cool 80s like glasses?
Aloysius Jamesley.
I don't
I mean,
know.
someone you want to know, obviously. That's all that matters.
He's what some people would call the hookup.
I love that Hercules. I love it. I knew that was Hercules. Like the way they did it, I was like, yes, this is for Eric. We have Hercules. Both Erics need Hercules in their lives. So I thought it was so good. That brought me joy when I got to that
the online database just says he's an artist who is invited to by Kevin Masterson to the party. It's like they're nobody. Yeah. This is their.
It's like this is crazy, as Eric said on the panel.
Yeah. You really get the impression they didn't try that hard with them. Like there's a couple, it's like watching a show that's trying to do like a backdoor pilot where they're like, look at all these zany people that you never see again. Just
yeah. Oh my God. Yes. This isn't Mr. Aloysius Jamesley, which sounds like a bad.
You know what,
R&B
guys?
song.
Honestly, we know that this is a beat up apartment because it only has one Christmas tree, and as we've established, you need to have at least 4 to be a normal number of Christmas trees.
Yeah, Eric Masterson's trashy life with his one tree. I mean, you got to feel for the guy. It's just horrible.
No, that's tough.
Get your shit together, Eric.
I do like that he's friends with famous legendary wrestling manager Jimmy Hart, though. Aloysius Jamesley looks exactly like.
Well, I'm so glad you said that because when I was reading this, I was like, "Is that fucking Jimmy Hart?"
Yeah.
Good grief! Like it looks. All you're missing is a megaphone.
The mouth of the South Bronx.
Out of the South Bronx. Wrestling reference. I love how the non-wrestling fans on this Zoom call are just like, this is just let them cook. Let them cook. So we honestly we end the comic with a great panel there. Bobby and Marcy are just like practically getting it on in the background. They're just like rubbing chests and stuff. And Bobby, God, he's so on steroids. But I love how they made Bobby as big as Harry Cleese. Like,
yeah,
that he's literally the great god of strength and power. Why is Bobby Steele even in his in his mass like comparison. The last panel is a fantastic little note from the creative team. All of us on the staff of the Mighty Thor would also like to extend a hearty season's greetings to you, our loyal readers. See you next issue. Aw,
That's
guys.
nice.
Well, let's go around and I don't know, just some like final thoughts. Faz, final
So,
thoughts on Thor 444 or Thor, How the Groonk Stole
so,
Christmas.
but before even going there, Aloysius Jamesley is specifically making fun of Christopher Priest because he left the Thor group and they were mad at him. So they made this caricature background character to make fun of him the whole time. That's apparently the background story. And no one thought it was funny because no one understood it except the writers and him. That is very 90s. I like that. You can tell this book was not selling well and no one noticed this was happening.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. I think this was the perfect holiday issue. And like we talked about, I want to have more Groonk stories. I think that Al Ewing needs to do an Easter Groonk, needs to be a Valentine's Groonk. I would like to see a solar equinox Groonk. Anything that we can get. And I would also I would also really, really like Rob Gronkowski to be the Groonk in one of these.
I'm sure you could do like a design model of
I think he would love it. Personally, I think that if Al Ewing was to call him and be like, "Do you want to be in a comic book?" He'd be like, "Hell yeah, bro."
If Al Ewing were to call Rob Gronkowski, now you're really living in fantasy land.
I mean, Rob would be like, "Who are you and what's a comic book?" But once he got there, you know.
Oh, you mean the one with the pictures?
Well, it's like a Scooby Doo. Like they grab Grunk's mask off, and underneath it's Grunk, and so they're like, "Ron Gronkowski, how did that happen?" That's what I want to say.
Will Spottedbear, what did the overall impressions of
Yeah, that's great. I think the story should be Groot teaches the other one about Christmas, the other Groot about Christmas. I don't care which order that is. But I think that would either work. I still love this book. I did not realize how much Thunderstrike got saddled by Spider-Man. Like it wasn't something, because I read it when I was a kid, and just I thought they were like kind of excited. Yeah. So that hurt more than anything else. Also, Eric Madison's depressed mullet, because everyone else's mullet in here is like on purpose. There's a breeze. His, as you can tell, he just hasn't cut his hair in 3 months. You know, that's.
It's a 24-page Prozac ad. Eric, what final thoughts on Thor 444?
I think in this era, if they're trying to make Thor more relatable, like the everyday man instead of a god, I think the pendulum swung a little too far, and they went to they went to Loserville a little bit. And but I did like how fun it is. I mean, right off the bat from the front, you can tell with the asterisks, like Doctor Doom is not in this, and they're willing to have a good time, and that's kind of fun to see. So it's refreshing.
Yeah, I mean I think the one thing that is probably key to remember is DeFalco and Friends are coming right after Walt Simonson. So like you can't just try to like double down on the epicness and the Norse mythology. Like you kind of have to, like Eric was saying, you have to swing the pendulum a little bit to not just be a copycat of what Simonson did for his run. But yeah, I think the pendulum maybe swung a little bit too far. Will Rose, final thoughts on Thor 444.
Mutants, Morlocks, sound effects, thought bubbles. Yeah, I'm owning this and adding 444 to my collection in my special podcasts short box. And yeah, I have the people we interview or connect with, or the ones we talk about, I keep in a special short box.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Kind of collection. Yeah, so I collect them and put them in there. Just the connections with that. So, yeah, and I loved it. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt this down, back issues for sure. And it goes to show like. The 90s are the gap when I didn't collect comics, kind of out of the loop for a little bit, and I got back in the early 2000s, back in again after kind of late 80s, dropping out for a while. So going back into this era and seeing what was going on, kind of 90s style comics is pretty fun to get into. But like comics are always trying to reinvent themselves or lure new readers or be more relevant, and they're always doing things like this. Like we're gonna take like real Thor off the board for a little while and introduce a new character that we hope they can relate to new readers. And that's what Jason Aaron did, and that's what other people have done, and that's what they're trying to do now and lure new readers. I love that this holiday issue was embedded in a current run legacy numbers. Now we have, like, we're going to talk about, one shot is a holiday issue one shot that we're going to jack up $2 extra, and you have to buy because number one sell, rather than just embedded it in a current run of legacy numbers. So I kind of miss that aspect of comic runs. But any way to kind of lure new readers or try to get people to buy books to share your story and have these authors and creators and artists do their thing, I'm all for. So this was a great gem that I never knew existed, that I'm glad that I was able to read and go hunt down in the back issues at Comic-Con or my local comic store really soon.
I'm so glad you said that, because it actually made me look back at the cover, and I was like, oh, nothing on the cover really, outside of maybe the Groonk's hat, nothing on the cover explicitly says this is a Christmas issue. Right. Like, so it can be it probably was marketed as like, it's just the next issue of Thor. I mean, hell, it came out after Christmas, and maybe it was supposed to come out before, but I love that.
Ryan. There's 12 days. It's not just Christmas Day, 25th. There's 12 days.
Fine.
All the way to January 6th.
Fine. Guys, thank you so much for indulging my love of weird shenanigan holiday comics. This is honestly, it's been a lot of fun. But I think we'll call it a night. We'll call it a day. This has probably been one of the best birthday parties I've ever had. Because I got to talk about comics with 4 of my favorite people. So it's always a good time. Guys, we are going to, for those of you that are listening, we have a few other things planned for December. We're going to be talking about new comics. We have a loaded up new comics episode that's coming up with, the next issue of Mortal Thor, the last issue of our Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man crossover, and the first issue of TVA comes out very soon. So that'll be a lot of fun. And Will and I are working on a special Christmas morning surprise for you. So hopefully that pans out. And on Christmas morning, there will be a gift in the podcast feed for you all that is Christmas themed. And we hope
that's right, listeners. There's nothing you want more than the first thing Christmas morning to listen to Ryan and Will.
It's a gesture. We have
wait. I have to download this podcast before we open any gifts. Hold on, everyone. Hold on.
It's only 30 minutes, guys. Everybody listen up.
I'll put it on 1.5 speed, so it'll
that
be 26
is not
minutes.
what I was trying to say. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the day after Christmas, or if you're a sicko like Faz, he'll live DM me his thoughts as he's listening to it. Be like, Cynthia, the Christmas morning can wait. I've got to give Ryan my
12
thoughts
days
on
to
this.
listen to it.
I need to know what the surprise is.
12
I want to know how early I need to wake up to scamper downstairs to get onto the tree, turn on my computer, and listen to my Christmas.
Ryan always wakes up at 1:30 in the morning to get it all downloaded, so it's up by 2:30 in the morning. So there's your time.
Cool. I feel like I'm going to sneak downstairs. I'll just see Ryan and Will typing on the computer, talking quietly.
click. What was that? No, I think we're good. Actually, at the end of the month after Christmas, we have another birthday special to do because Mr. Eric Teskey is going to have his birthday extravaganza. Eric, do you want to tell people what we're going to be talking about for that, or do you want to keep it a surprise?
Yeah, I'm going to be turning 41 on December 30th. So to mark, and 41 doesn't feel very special. So I'm hoping we can make it feel a little more special with an ode to Throg. So we're going to be talking about Throg's true origin in Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers #1.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That's yeah.
It's like Eric is giving us all a gift for his birthday.
Yeah, what a great choice.
I do, Faz. So no lie, I asked Eric before. I asked Eric today. I was like, "So what do you think?" And when he said Pet Avengers, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Faz is gonna love this. Will's gonna love this. Like, there's so many pets, and it's gonna be great." But I say all that, listeners, to just tell you, we have a lot of fun stuff planned, and we have so many ideas for the new year. So there's a lot of good stuff coming, and we hope you're on the Bifrost with us for all of it. If you want to help out, maybe support the show at the next level, go join Patreon. Links in the episode description. We got lots of bonuses. We got lots of special little things for you. And you can follow us on Instagram. Faz, you're the king of plugs and people engagement. So I did Instagram. I did Patreon.
This actually just reminded me that I haven't been doing shameless plugs throughout the episodes recently, and I'm really disappointed in myself because there were lots of opportunities where I could have mixed them in instead of at the end of hour 2 kind of thing.
Faz, how can people send us to a Comic-Con for us all to hang together and do a panel together?
Will is so trying to make this happen.
Firstly, DM us and ask us to make a special position for you. You could be listener supreme. You can be super mega ultra listener prime. You can be the one above all. You can be the all listener. You can be the Al father. If Mr. Ewing's listening, please feel free. We would love to eventually.
Yeah. I feel like we've pitched the Groonk pretty heavy for about an hour and a half plus.
I'm seriously considering writing a letter to them to see what they say.
Be amazing. But honestly, guys, you can reach us at the links in the episode description. All of that being said, this has been a lot of fun. I love when we get to just kind of like, I don't know, crack open a drink or two and then just kind of let it fly for a review of a silly comic. Maybe this is the thing we need, Faz, to finally do the DeFalco Friends run of Thor after we're done with Simonson.
Look, we have to finish Simonson before you add another run to our list.
I know.
And then you have to do Jurgens or however you say it. That's important because Hercules and I are already going to be there pretty soon. I've finished. He's almost finished. You need to do that.
Never mind.
And then after that, we have to start at Journey into Mystery 83 and go through all of them.
That you're gonna want to not be my friend if we do that. So we'll avoid that. But everybody, thank you for indulging us. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. And wherever you are, whatever. Will, why are you timing me out?
Because on the count of 3, all 4 of us are going to say happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Guy. Right. That sounded terrible.
Thank you.
That was the worst.
Thank you, friends. It was.
I thought we were going to sing. I didn't know we were just going to sing.
Yeah. None of us knew we were like, happy birthday, Ryan.
Everybody, wherever you're at, and whoever you're with, I hope you're surrounded with as many friends as I get to be surrounded by. I truly do love my friends, and I hope you are. Honestly, I feel very fortunate, and I hope you are as fortunate to have awesome people around you. So, no matter where you're at, no matter who you're with, just remember to do one thing, and that is just stay worthy.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if it be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Bum bum.
Bum, bum.
Ba-dum.